Greetings to all, my dear Aquarians. Aquarians who hold the future world in your hands. I hope you're all doing well. First of all, I wanted to thank you for all the beautiful comments you leave, all of you, from every Zodiac sign. Sometimes I feel like I don't have time to respond to everyone, but some of you use words, you say sentences that I just don't feel capable of responding to because they are so beautiful, so sweet, so full of emotion that it truly amazes me that someone we don't know from afar, we only know each other through this way. They are so kind to me and describe me so beautifully that I don't know if I deserve it, but all of you are incredibly kind. And right here, I'm returning all those beautiful energies I receive from you, hoping they come back to you 1,000-fold. Thank you. Thank you, really. For those who are new here, if you haven't, join the All Delight channel yet, I would appreciate it if you would join us, because we are all working here towards awareness. And this awareness is not like bank money that we can save and keep. Awareness must be spread. Awareness must be given to Mother Earth. It must cross borders. It must pass through people. It must come out of my mouth. It must come out of your mouth and be transmitted. And I am saying this now because Aquarius and Gemini are two very significant elements. Aquarius is the larger element that the new Earth in the age of Aquarius is created through the Aquarians. So, trust yourself. Bring it to yourself. Even though you're not at all like the crowd, you are truly a unique individual, if I may say, separate from society. Many people cannot understand your existence at all. They simply cannot understand you. Sometimes they do this. They say, "Who is this?" Because Aquarius has always been unique. And now, at this time, it is changing itself for everyone really between you and me. Everyone looks at you and says, "Who is this? How do I deal with this? How do I talk to this?" Because Aquarius is shedding its skin and doesn't even know what color its skin will be. Anyway, as you know, it's the year of the snake. The year of the snake is a jungle. It's the age of Aquarius. And in the year 2025, we are witnessing the collapse of our old world and crossing a bridge to reach a new world, a new golden earth. Our old home is collapsing. It catches fire. It gets flooded. Systems are changing. Files get lost. The darkness fades away. And we cross this bridge to reach the beautiful and heavenly new earth. And if I were to tell you, your responsibility here It is completely different from the other 12 signs. If I were to make a comparison, I would say it's like a big ship, and this ship is carrying all the people in society. We're all sitting on this ship. And the captain of this ship is Aquarius. And the reason you're so confused, the reason all these changes have come into your life, all this pressure has come, it's been to bring the captaincy period to an end. And it became a really cool moment. Now, I don't know. I'm not technical. Aquarius knows the technique. I don't know. When you become the captain of a ship, where even other captains are under your command. For example, Capricorn has the management part of the ship. Virgo has the nutrition part of the ship. Each of us has a job on this ship. So if we put the earth aside, we have a ship to sail on the water. And it needs all of us to take care of different parts of the ship's tasks. And this captain has a radar. It has a compass, without which it cannot make any movement. At night, it must look to see if it's going north or south, going east or west. This compass, this Gemini radar. Gemini is the one who tells you the news. Gemini is the one who receives the news from the satellite and gives it to you. It receives directions and gives them to you, and you are the captain of this new field. As a result, in very simple terms, if you have guidance that is Gemini, if your child is a Gemini, it doesn't matter what sign you are. If you crossed the street safely, it's Gemini. Listen to what Gemini is saying because it's a message for you. If your sister is a Gemini and she doesn't do anything herself, but is telling you something with words, listen to her. You are the captain whose radar is Gemini. And when you take directions from the Gemini sign and everyone is working in their own place, that ship will reach its destination safely and peacefully, even in a storm. And all the people on earth, all those who are aware on earth, will be taken to a very good place, which is paradise. I really don't know where to start. I really don't know where to start for Aquarius. I could talk to you for days and days. I know that over the past 17 years, you've had major changes in your life. Even Aquarians who are not spiritual at all, who are not on these paths at all. A father of a family or a mother of a family, from a homemaker, a grandmother sitting there raising her grandchildren. But whatever Aquarius is, a kind of earthquake within a lake and in their external life, in their family environment, in their work environment, in their self-discovery. You've seen changes that make you wonder, What about tomorrow? Now, what do you want to come tomorrow? Everything is new. Everything feels fresh to you. None of the plans you abandoned for your life worked out. And suddenly you find yourself in a desert, not knowing how you ended up in this nowhere land. The year 2025 is the year of philosophy. The year of change is the year of the snake. And my message to the thoughts is, don't be stubborn. Close the past. Accept your mistakes. Change your philosophies. Change your habits. All the resentments and all those things that only existed in your mind had no place. It was in your mind. Put it aside. And shed your skin. Like a snake, this year Aquarians must shed their skin. We can get help from a guide. You can listen to the messages, but you are the captain. You are the captain. And as long as you want a captain, with the old model, the model from 50 years ago, this ship will not go in the right direction. So adapt yourself with new habits. In this skin you have shed, which has started quite tough. In this new skin, try to bring your beliefs to zero and start anew. Put aside the laziness of the past, the accusations you made against others, the mind games you played with someone else, if you did. The lifestyle you had to get through today. You need to put these aside. And in this new skin, know that you are not only responsible for yourself, but also for the golden earth. Now, whether you are 10 years old or 90 years old, you are the leaders of this new earth. And each of you must take an important corner. We have Aquarians who are completely asleep. They will wake up in the next 20 years because Pluto is coming. Pluto will destroy you and then bring a new Aquarian to life. So be ready to kill your old self and do it yourself. Kill the past and welcome this new birth without fear. If you don't change, the universe, Uranus, Pluto will come and forcefully peel your skin off. So it's better to do it voluntarily. Welcome it with open arms and say that my past self is dead and my new self is ready to accept any change in my life. There are some Aquarians who are involved in taking care of a loved one at home. They have a patient. There are some Aquarians who work at lower vibrations, some who are deeply asleep. But all of this will change. There are some Aquarians who are awake and have been doing light work for years. Some are at lower vibrations and still don't realize it. For example, they sit and say that My sister didn't treat me well yesterday, and I'm so upset today. Or an Aquarian says that my dog's leg broke, and I was so worried I almost had a heart attack. Another Aquarian turns around and says that this flight I was on was so humiliating and bothered me so much with my 2 kids. I didn't know what to do. These are the lower vibrations of an Aquarian. Raise your vibration and say, with any earthquake, with any fire, with any destruction, with any problem that comes my way, I accept it as a witness. I look at it and deal with it in the best way possible. I take direction from my higher self, from my superior self. And I have come here as a revolutionary who has not remained silent. I want to bring justice to the next world, to the golden world. I want to overthrow governments. I want to overthrow tyranny, oppression, and force. And these things. I want to overthrow injustices and establish a government by the people for the people. I have come for those innocent prisoners. To support them. I have come to dismantle the system of injustice, to eliminate the system where a few hold power over others. This is the work of Aquarianus. You are the captain here. So don't get caught up in these silly little issues like my dog, my cat, or how my mom looked at me. Our neighbor doesn't treat me right at all. I have difficult tasks at the office. Put these aside. They're very small. They are like mosquitoes. Strong Aquarianus says, I am ready. I am ready to fight against injustice. I am ready to put everyone in their place and steer the ship forward in the best way possible. And I accept any new thing that comes along. Strange changes will happen in your life. So start now, because it takes 20 years. And these 20 years are just the beginning. Aquarius who are starting from, say, the 2nd level onwards will see more changes. Transformations are coming. An earthquake is coming into your life. Be prepared for these. Sure. First, by being completely under God's protection. I have guardian angels from the scriptures who are my protectors. And they're watching over me. No harm will come to me. I am needed here. Therefore, they won't take me unless I'm useless, unless I do nothing positive. But I have an important job. This administration won't extract me. This earth won't remove me from itself because I have an important job. I have an important position. And then I take pride in you for always saying that. You don't want to conform to the crowd. Here it is shown more that you are not conforming to the crowd. You are one, and you want to change the crowd. a crowd that has gone the wrong way. It has taken its path by being unjust, by abusing, by tormenting the weak. Now we want to give power to the weak. As a result, be careful about what job you are taking. The job you take should be in service to the people. If you are working in other jobs, those jobs are not suitable for you. Aquarians have come to serve the people. Now, in any field, you are actually 1 foot up, 1 foot down, or in the air, or on the ground. That's why it's very hard for ordinary people to understand you. But inside, this body that seems cold, seems dry, doesn't laugh for no reason, doesn't flatter for no reason, doesn't shower with affection for no reason. Inside, there is a kind of love for people. And that comes out. That will come out in 2025. I hope you sail this ship with peace, with faith in God, and with change and discipline. The biggest key to your success and bringing this ship safely is to have discipline. And you didn't have it. And we don't have it either. You need to have everything planned. I go to sleep at 10 o'clock at night. I wake up at 6 in the morning. I take a shower before I go to bed. I say my prayers before I sleep. I strengthen my faith. I get rid of all the junk that no longer serves me, whether it's from people, items, or the bowls and plates I've kept. I get rid of everything because I want to move forward lightly, because I absolutely don't want to have any dependencies at all. Is the possibility of changing locations too much for you? The possibility of changing your home is very high. And if you haven't done it, you should. In the next 5 years, now it might be in 5 days or in 5 months. It might even be in 5 years. You need to change your home, location, city of residence, or the city, or place where you work, and move to another place, to a new neighborhood. If you haven't changed it yet, but I think soon in the future, there will be big changes in your job and family, in the people you live with, in the place you live, and with the neighbors you have. All of these are changing. It might be because Neptune is entering your 3rd house. You might be guided to become a teacher somewhere or a translator somewhere. You might lead a group or write a book or start new podcasts. A podcast for Aquarians works wonders to get your voice out to others, because it's not just limited to family and such. It's on a global scale. How can you get your voice out to the world? And this is something that Aquarius should prepare for in advance. There is a possibility of receiving a very large inheritance. This comes through a big financial opportunity where you could even buy a farm buy a house, or have something like real estate, your home will definitely get a makeover. Either the people who are there will leave and others will come, or you will move to a new house. And the money will be arranged either through family support, inheritance, or a previous investment. These things, the universe will arrange for you to move to a bigger place. Let go. Be free and let go. Let go of these chains of the past. My mom told me this way. That's why I have so many dreams. My mom didn't love me more than my sister. My dad made me this way. I couldn't study the field I loved. Put all of these aside. You are responsible for your life. You're the author of your book. Wherever you are today, it's because of you, not your parents. You are responsible for your own life. And when you accept that responsibility, then you realize how much power you gain. You sat in the past and blamed others. You told others that the reason I didn't turn out this way is because you did this. Where did we end up? All those boxes we didn't like, movies you didn't like, have been placed in your heart since childhood. Where has it taken you? Nowhere. Nowhere. All of this needs to happen in your life. The job of leadership is to start from the bottom. Climb up piece by piece. And that's why your life was like this. So take responsibility. I am responsible for myself. And now I am responsible for a bigger world that is being built with my powers. The Aquarius hearts are building our new land together with the help of 11 other signs, but they have other jobs. I get direction from Gemini. Every Gemini told me there's a message in it. I listen to it as a compass, and then I move forward. As I said, your financial matters will change a lot. Your emotional matters will completely change. You are actually lost. In the past few years, you have been completely lost. You don't see where you are, but because you have just been reborn, this new birth requires us to first understand who I am. What do I want? Where do I want to go? The cyber nutrient that comes in May. It's in May. It forces you to respect that commitment you have, that contract you have, to those responsibilities you have, to the promises you make. You must respect them. If you make a promise to someone, you must fulfill your promise. If you tell someone, I will do this, you must stand by that commitment. You must stand by that contract. A contract is an agreement that might be verbal or made between you and yourself. I promise to exercise starting tomorrow. Don't break this. Keep this contract with yourself. Respect it, because it is your spirit. Your true boss is your spirit. So respect the entity that governs your entire being. Respected. Don't easily dismiss anything you look at. Value the car you have. Value the clothes you have. Value the doll you have. Value the tools you have. Value the pen you have, because you can write. Let's move away from being careless and unrestrained. I am responsible. I am responsible for my words and promises. And first to be successful, not defeated. And not at all in that previous circle. This is the karma of the previous circle. You are completely. Your karma is finished. You have no karma at all. Karma has reset to zero. With all the things you've been through and the issues that arose in 2011, 2012, and even from 80 years ago, things that happened in 2020 and 2021, the calamities that befell you, the losses, and the things you witnessed, your karma has reset to zero. And you have many guardian angels. These guardian angels are watching over you. So set aside your fear. Set aside your worries. You are completely protected. Put these aside and move forward. Go through this new birth from a vast tunnel. The mother's womb has pushed the baby out with pressure. The universe has done this with you. You will enter a new world with a new self, with new skin, with a new color. This Aquarian is not lazy. This Aquarian has confidence. This Aquarian is proud of themselves. This Aquarian is a big player. And Uranus also enters your fifth house. The fifth house is the house of family, love, children, hope, desire, life, good friends. And it also does some cleaning there. If a friendship is not suitable, it leaves. Joys related to your children arise. You might have a child. This child is extremely auspicious. Any newcomer who enters your home, whether it's a child or someone who becomes, your roommate is your guardian angel. That person brings immense fortune to you. For you, they have come from the heavens. Hands that come into your life after July. You might make significant investments. You might choose a job that you were not in before, and it has completely changed from the patterns you know. You need to break this circle that you keep going around and always reach the same conclusion and move in a straight line. A line that opens its own path, and by July you know who you are, where you want to go, what you want to do. You see everything for yourself. Don't make any major decisions until July. Until July, just go have fun. Until July, go, as they say, touch the water. Is it warm, cold, softened, or rough? Cheers to my dear Aquarians. I really love you all. I truly love you and am proud of all of you. From July, you'll know where you are, what you want to do, what plans you have for your future, and go like a rook in a chess game. Move forward with the Lord behind you. Don't lie to yourself like you did in the past. Don't deceive yourself and others. Don't look at simple and foolish lives in such a superficial way. Let them go. Let go of things that don't matter. It's a time for cleansing. It's a time when you should be completely cleansed from within. Completely cleansed of any anger, resentment from the past, and feelings of guilt. This is very important. Feelings of shame and guilt about yourself. You need to set all of these aside. We came here to learn. We didn't come here to feel ashamed. We didn't come here to say, because I didn't pass this lesson, how stupid I am, how foolish I am. No. There's no feeling of guilt at all. You haven't done anything to feel guilty about. What you did was in line with your heart. It was in line with your spirit. And present this new snake to the world with beautiful colors from that mental prison, from that prison of old thoughts, beliefs, and customs that you never truly accepted at heart. Put them aside and start enjoying yourself. First me. What do I want? Then my health. Then the love I give to myself. And then accepting myself. And then when we are full, then you can fill the world with light and awareness. But first yourself. All those prisons, chains that have been tied from the past, very, very difficult, and perhaps ancestral karmas that have come with you. Burn them and let them go with fire. And give birth to a new Aquarian self. You should definitely engage in spiritual activities. Certainly. And set aside your pride. You have a pride. That makes it impossible for you to admit you were wrong. If you have hurt someone, if you have spoken harshly to someone, if you have hurt someone's feelings, go and apologize to them. This will help you clear even those small pieces that are left in your karma. They are just tiny clouds. Get rid of them too. And truly enter this society as pure, as a newborn baby. Never let past things, unnecessary sufferings, or even losses that have happened and make you see yourself as guilty accompany you. All of these were necessary. I had planned all of these from above, and you had to go through them. Put aside pride. Put aside the put aside I'm right, and say, I was completely wrong. I had been wrong my entire life. Now I have found myself. No matter what age you are, it's not too late. I have found myself. I am proud of myself. And if you have the passion to get into technology, you are a master in the field of technology. Pursue that. I'm telling you, new technologies, new ideas. You had and have a lot of ideas, but you haven't brought any of them to fruition because either you were lazy or you didn't believe in yourself, or you let the burdens of past sorrows that were in your mind, the wrong thoughts that were in your mind, these things came in your way. They came in your way to hold you back. But now it's open. Now, from July onwards, your path is open. You are ready. Prepare yourself to write down your goals by July. You can even change your lifestyle. You have the possibility to change your lifestyle. Even your appearance might change. All these things will change in your daily life. Embrace it with open arms. You are an Aquarius, full of power. You need to shine and fill the world with light. I, for one, am proud of you and love you very much. And I hope that, as a Gemini myself, I have conveyed my message to you. You are the future, heavenly earthly leaders that we will witness. We are building it over the next 5 years. I truly admire your infinitely beautiful and deeply heartfelt heart. I salute your old soul. I sincerely wish you the very best. We will all build it together as a team and collaboratively with everyone involved.